My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. We're going to be playing the Paradox, who has no past. Now, we have finished the Paradox lit streak at 20, so I'm thinking maybe we want to do something else here. Do I want to do Turbo Mode, or do I want to do Paradox 9 Curse? Let's go Paradox 9 Curse. Are you ready for a rainbow run? Oh, hang on, I have to turn that off. Whoops. Hey, here's my rain buddy. And then the much maligned tonic. Slow thing down again, please. Beautiful. Alright, Gungeon, show me what you got for me today. Robot's Hand, Heavy Bullets, and Crown of Guns. Neat. I've also picked up my 9 Curse at the very start of the run here. So the Heavy Bullets are going to increase our damage by, I believe, about 20%, but they also slow down our projectile speed and increase the knockback of our bullets. Both of those can be pretty annoying for trying to connect many bullets on a target in quick succession with one another. So we're probably going to want to look for laser weaponry or something like that. Anything that is not necessarily a projectile-based weapon, but is a hit scan weapon instead. Or at the very least has a fast enough shot speed that this isn't so significant a downside. Crown of Guns also has a lot of synergies that are going to be incredibly valuable, but I can't really influence the appearance of those, so I'll just hold out and wait. Because I'm definitely going to eventually find ammo before I run out of ammo for the Crown of Guns. Oh, what? I didn't even see the jammed friend come out of nowhere. Because I'm definitely going to be running out of ammo before such a time, I figure it's probably just prudent to use the Crown of Guns if I'm in a situation where it looks like it might be beneficial to do so. Savvy? Hang on. You could just go down. Beautiful. That would give me a lot more time to adjust my own audio on the offside. Go back to the robot's right hand. So we are going to get a ridiculous amount of money here on the first floor. That's one thing that curse runs are good for. Getting you a hell of a lot of money. Getting you wall mimics and pedestal mimics, which can each give you extra items. And that's about it. Unless you already have cursed bullets. I guess also getting silver bullets is another good thing for the curse. That said, I think... should I house rule in or out being able to remove all of my curse at a cleansing shrine? Should that be a reprieve from doing 9 curse? Or should there be no escape? I can see either way, frankly. Alright, let's get this first shot. See if we can find anything valuable. Oh, curse dealer. Sweet. Let me just... yeah, almost got me. We're not going to be taking anything curse dealer. Lord of the Jams, first floor. No defensive damage? No defensive damage, no defensive items, no good damage? Is it the best idea or the bestest? Really? I would have sworn the enemy would have been dead by then. That was one shot off, apparently. Crisis Stone. Whenever I'm reloading an empty clip, I will have invulnerability. It's fine. Was really hoping to pick up a gun. I've also got to remember that I shouldn't enter chest rooms without a key. Not that I was about to enter a chest room without a key, but I shouldn't enter chest rooms without a key because they're very likely to have fuses on them due to my high curse and all. It's also quite likely they end up being mimics, but we'll see. I guess that's another thing that curse runs have going for them. The fact that it's more likely that your enemies are mimics. Okay. Unfortunately, this one is not. We'll chip the chest just in case. Ugh. Crown of Guns is still better than this. Is it? Crown of Guns is going to be worse for the boss fight unless it's bullet trigger twins and I want to put myself in the middle. I don't like that I had to open that. I don't like what I got, and I don't like that I felt like I had to do that. Bullet King. If you'll just stay there a little bit, bud. I'm gonna stay basically as far away from you as is humanly possible. Yeah. I shouldn't have gone where I did. I shouldn't have dodge rolled when I did, and I should have blanked when I did. But the sum total of all of those mistakes has resulted in a giant success. I love it when they cancel out like that. It's like the situation explained in The Simpsons where Mr. Burns is so unhealthy with so many different diseases at the same time that they're all jamming each other up, and none can kill him. Oh my god, I definitely deserve to have not gotten this. Ugh. Scrambler, hell yes. And it has a synergy with what? Phoenix? Cooked egg? Phoenix up. Yeah, it's Phoenix up. But that's only with this gun, it'll give me the Phoenix following me around. Alright, it's theoretically possible I could have bought a blank and blanked a secret room, but we haven't got many obvious locations for a secret room right now, so I feel like we might just bounce. Yeah, this isn't a really good floor for secret rooms. I mean, I guess south of here is my final guess. Yeah, nothing doing. All right, let's go. So I did kind of want to go to the oubliette, but I've got the Scrambler now, and the Scrambler is real good. All right, Gungeon proper. Let's see if you can get me. Wow, hang on. The Phoenix is now actually following me, despite the fact that I don't have the... What? Despite the fact that I don't have the Phoenix out. I could have sworn it only works if you have the Phoenix out. I'm glad to see otherwise, at the very least. Just got myself a new companion friend. Hell yeah. Really? All of those shots turned around after they hit the veteran Bulletkin and decided to come back at me. That's just rude. And insolent, frankly. Casey, can't take Casey. Cursed run. Casey would summon the Lord of the Jammed, which would be... let me just quickly check this in my own brain. A bad time, yes, with a capital B-T. We might go to the resourceful rat, though. Like, fighting a jammed rat is going to be no joke. If we can do it, it's possible. Maybe we end up so powerful that nothing can stop us. I mean, getting an invincibility item is going to be incredibly important for the later sections of some of the boss fights. And there's a guaranteed invincibility item if we go down and fight the resourceful rat. It's got stuff going for it, I gotta say. That said, obviously going against it is whether or not we would live. This is the point at which you should probably avoid checking the length of the episode lest you be spoiled. Alright. Enemies far across the map. If you could just quickly die to this egg, thanks. So what is the synergy that makes the egg actually a stronger weapon? I know synergies where it makes other things stronger, but what makes the egg stronger? Is it bacon and eggs, the synergy with the pig, the hero pig? Because if I get hero pig, I'll just be happy to see him. But now I'll have an extra reason to be so excited. I've also got to say, I have found no wall mimics this run, and every time I do a 9 curse run, like, I encounter 0.1 wall mimics. That is to say, every 10 I encounter a wall mimic, not that I encounter a 10th of a wall mimic every time. I'm not considering chests to be a 10th of a wall mimic. Can you just, like, all the way over here? Thank you. Woo, just enough. All right, so it looks like this is the long end of the path. Probably going off to the boss here. Yeah. Don't think I've seen the rat room just yet. I could be wrong. Now that I know that I have enough, I should buy the key in this shop. But I should also try and buy the... Sorry, I should buy the Nord key as well as a normal key. Normal key for the same reason I said last floor, and the Nord key for the extra items. I honestly think that's what we're going to do. Also, you know, missing out on being able to buy anything from Cursula and missing out on being able to buy cursed items does mean that our money is a little less valuable. So having another way to spend it is totally fine. Extremely, extremely valuable. Alright. Hang on, no. All y'all stay the hell away from me, please. This Crisis Stone is actually pulling its weight. It's just very luckily been there for me in multiple times where I've accidentally batted and gotten myself in a bad situation. Alright. If you're wondering why I'm not trying to leave this area, it's because I didn't want the armor on the other side of the map to go away. Yeah, that ammo's now being stolen. God damn it. And now I'm going to get killed because of it. If I stood close enough, the resourceful rat was not going to be able to come back and take the ammo. But since I got hit and my armor exploded and then my armor pushed the ammo further away, it went off screen and then the rat could take it. I've abused this in other episodes previously, by the way, where you can prevent the rat from taking things. So I'm guaranteed that that works. It's just, unfortunately, it got pushed away from us because we got blanked, because the enemies in that room were so damn strong. I don't think changing weapons would have actually helped me that much. Guess I'm very much hoping for health. A little bit of health at least. Plunger. There's the secret room, and the secret room is full of health. Beautiful. That's kind of what I was looking for at that point in time. I'd taken a bit too much damage. I really needed to go get some health before I go for the boss fight. Alright. And of course I'm out of ammo for the scrambler at this point in time as well. Yeah, makes sense. That is entirely my fault, by the way. Because of I left that room too early to get the ammo drop. I understand that. I'm just lamenting it. Quite loudly with language that would convince someone that it's entirely not my fault. Time for you to go down, Beholster. Whew. It's very important I take my master around, thank you. Ooh, a hedge me rifle. Don't have any synergies for that, unfortunately. But at the very least, we get to fight you. Oh, no. You need to die. Thank you very much. I don't know why you're not attacking anymore, but I very much appreciate it. Huntsman, you almost gave me the Huntsman, almost giving me a point of curse, almost making me screw up. You tried, game, you tried. Hedge me rifle is way too inaccurate to use right now. Ugh, lame. Wait, I didn't leave a key to go down to the resourceful rat. No! No, I didn't leave a key to go down to the resourceful rat. That's not this floor! Yay! We're fine again! Just got to make sure I remember this floor. Yeah, that's the trick. Alright, black powder mine. It feels like I do need the upgrade in damage despite the downgrade in accuracy. Just because we're on this new floor and I know this is the large break point for extra shots needed. Come on. Come on. Oh, God. So many shots invested and it's so inaccurate. Ugh. It's hard to use, but it's hard not to use as well, you know what I'm saying? It's not good, but what's better? Huh? At least we got the shambling round down fine. And a hell of a lot of money for it. Beautiful. Wait, was that actually only 10? Shambling rounds usually drop 10. I was hoping the cursed shambling round would drop a wee bit more. Oh well. Still fine for the old money bags. Still haven't seen the rat entrance this floor. So I've got to make sure I keep an eye out for that. And... oh, well, there's the purity shrine. Do I use it? This is exactly what I was wondering about earlier. I could now remove all of my curse, making this run back to just a normal run. This is the rat room. Beautiful. I'm ignoring the rat room far less commonly recently. I wonder if anything about it has been changed to make it more noticeable, or if I'm just getting a little bit more adept at it. All right. Where is this entrance? No, no. Here? Ah, there we go. Directly at the entrance. So I've got to find the shop and make sure that I have 2 blanks for this ready. I'm having a lot of ammo issues, which is usually not the problem you have in a cursed run. Just due to the fact that curse increases the chance that end of room drops will be ammo. That said, maybe I have too little experience with cursed runs to be making that call about whether or not this is to be normally expected. Just gonna push. God damn it! It's so annoying because I'm trying to strafe around the outside and just deal constant damage. But if I take damage while I'm doing that, I can hardly get more involved without risking more HP. Reload. Reload. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Woo! Hit him right at the right time. And again. No lies detected. Ooh, a half refill as well. Let's drop that into the head chimney rifle. Probably go back to using that as our main. Go back to the scrambler for the boss fight. Yeah, it should be a scrambler boss fight. Most should be for us at this point. We're immune half the time when we're using the scrambler because it's only a one-shot weapon, so the crisis stone is active like half of the time. That said, I should still try and make sure that I take no damage, but at least it gives me a 50% chance that if I am taking damage, I am ultimately fine. It's not good practice to rely on at this point in time, at the very least without a bunch more experience. Alright, tread not. Just keep staying the hell away from me and we will be A-okay, my friend. Beautiful. It's another master round wrapped up. Pulse cannon? Okay. Pulse cannon is fine. I was very much hoping for Hero Pig, of course. But then again, when am I not? I guess if I already have Clone and Sejunkin to level 6, maybe at that point I don't want the pig. But at the very least, the pig has the synergy to get almost every run where it becomes Ganon. Sorry, Cannon. I forgot, it's the non-copyright infringing Cannon. And actually becomes a pretty potent familiar at that point in time. Thank you, Crisis Stone. Thank you, Crisis Stone. Oh, Crisis Stone, you didn't have my back that time? I really thought that we would have had this Mind Flayer down by now. So one of the reasons I didn't dodge there that much. Really. Well, I can't directly aim these, so I need... My God. Oh, what a frustration. Well, there's Flash Ray, which is the exact answer of what I asked for at the very start, so I'll take it. Now, as soon as we get some accuracy up, I'm really happy to have this Flash Ray. It doesn't have much accuracy, but you'll note that it is not hit scan. It's not projectile. It is hit scan. Oh God. And it put me back to the very start. Of course it did. That's what I get for checking the mini-map like a dunce. I was very much hoping that we might leave the floor at this point. We can finish the floor, and I think we will, but I suspect we might be in a worse or similar position having finished the floor. I want to test that theory. Alright, just wait here for a sec. Beautiful. I suspect it's possible that I'm not going to get a single key before the end of the floor, and in doing so, I won't be able to open any of the item chests that I discover. None of them will drop anything worth a damn. I won't have enough money if I do discover a shop to buy anything important in the shop. Sure, I am building up money while I'm doing this, but I'm also losing ammunition. Oh, look. It's a chest I can't do anything with. Time to shoot it, and we got junk that I can't do anything with. Oh, we're 2 for 2 so far. Oh, here's a special room. It's Cursula. I can't buy anything from that. 3 for 3. If you consider my previous statement about it being too expensive to also include Curse as a cost. Which I would argue it does. There's multiple different facets of cost. Alright, I'm just gonna hide in here for a bit. Can you not push the enemy towards me? The egg is not on my side. You just stay in the middle of the arena. I'm just gonna keep popping you. Thank you. Let's do that again. Maybe, but with a bit more distance between you and I. Did not end up with as much of a reward from that previous room as I suspected I might have gotten. Oh my God. Having cursed enemies running after us is just terrifying. I've had this in turbo mode before as well. And it is so strange to just watch a race car chasing you constantly. Antibody heals up. Okay. That could actually be relevant for us. Half hearts heal you for a full heart instead. I'll also go and take this blank, go back and blank the secret room, just in case. Okay. We did end up getting some stuff from having completed the rest of the floor. We got antibody and we got the snowballer. Now, if antibody or the snowballer make a difference over the course of the run, then I will have not gone 4 for 4. We did end up finding a key to open a chest, though, so it did have that I didn't expect. I suspect we're probably just going to be clearing the majority of this floor with the Scrambler and just trying to dodge well. Okay, and down to the Resourceful Rat's lair. Beautiful. So I've just got to remember, right, down, 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 left, left. It's my way into the Resourceful Rat's lair. I've also got to remember to not let any of the red rats touch me because they deal contact damage, the cursed rats. And it's really frustrating because the normal ones don't deal damage at all. So I would have suspected that the cursed ones don't. They do. Ho-hum. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, if they're just going to murder themselves. Much appreciated. Thank you. Taking the work out of it for me. That was an incredibly valuable Crisis Stone right there. Alright. I think 2 of them just committed suicide over the other side of the board, so we got real lucky there. Because our kill is a slow kill. That said, this is exactly what the Crown of Guns was built for. A room with enemies coming from every direction and they have a relatively low amount of HP. I mean, it might as well have the Crown of Guns written on it. So that was right down, down now. I think I can just strafe away from them and use the Scrambler here. So down one more time and then left. Whoa, damn it, there's also a cursed rat. Let's keep an eye on that. Down one more time and then left. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about the ammo expenditure of any of my weapons here. Where are you? Where are you? Where's the actual Displacer Beast? Damn it! Get away from me, Displacer Beast! He's dealing too much damage. Go away! Ugh, this is what happens when you have an auto-aim weapon. You can get really ticked off. Hopefully this is just an empty room rather than a room that tells me I went wrong. Okay, I didn't go wrong. Beautiful. Alright. Time to fight the boss fight. Please don't be jammed. Please don't be jammed. Please don't be jammed. It's not jammed. Beautiful. Second phase can be jammed. That's actually easier for us. At least in my opinion, that's the easier one to dodge the basic attacks of. Damn it! Didn't roll fast enough away from the second kunai attack there. So we've taken 2 hits in this combat. I mean, that's not bad. No! I cannot believe I haven't taken extra damage here yet. Hell yes. Second phase. So, I guess I just hope for synergistic items after this boss fight. Hero Pig, obviously. I have 2 pieces of junk, so Junkin at this point wouldn't be entirely useless. Other than that, just like a solid room clear weapon or a big accuracy up would be great. A no strings attached damage up would also be great. Okay, I rediscovered how to dodge that attack. That's exactly what I was hoping. Woo! Got lucky there. Okay, we're 1 earlier in this pattern than we usually are, so I've got to be mindful of that and get back. Damn it, I was trying to get back in position there. Oh well. So we came down to this with 87, I think, left in the gun. So we will end up killing before we run out of ammunition for this, or we should, rather. Alright. Wasn't the strat for this, like, walk along the bottom wall? I keep forgetting the strat for that one as well and making it far more difficult on myself. I feel like the Resourceful Rat is one of the bosses that I know half of the strats for, but I managed to cobble together beats just by having enough HP to only care about the half. Or rather, only need to care about the half that I know. Beautiful. Alright. Wasted no time. Damn it. Stop uppercutting. Come on. Beautiful. Just gotta cut you unaware one more time and first face down. Okay, so we got the gunbow and the mallet. Nothing really doing so far. I just hope we don't get many cursed items because obviously I can't really take those. Boom! Second phase down. We got the Rattler. The increased knockback from our weapon is going to be a bit problematic with the Rattler. I was actually trying to interrupt that dash attack. Unfortunately, screwed it up. Give me something to interrupt. Boom! Got that rat attack. Oh no! If anyone has photosensitivity, I would like to warn you at this point that the rest of this episode may get a little bit problematic due to the fact that we just dropped the Dark Marker. The Dark Marker has a synergy with Antibody that makes it just real hard on the eyes. You've been warned. What? Was the synergy removed? Oh my god. I think the synergy may have been removed in response to complaints about it. Oh no. What has it been replaced with? Alright, hang on. I'm gonna find exactly what it does. Fix an issue, fix an issue, fix an issue. Nerfed, nerfed, killed, fix an issue. Alright. None of those are relevant to this. None of those are relevant to this. They're all just fix. Added a heart dispenser to the forge. That's fair enough. Fixed. The paradox can... No, that's not a thing. Was it a fix? It might have been a fix that had happened here or something like that. Alright, fine. I'm gonna just search up the Dark Marker and see what the wiki page for it is. Well, damn it. Alright. If the player has Antibody, the Dark Marker alternates firing red and blue shots that are very slow and travel after a large distance, and if they touch, the blank effect is triggered. It also says, by the way, heavy bullets makes the synergy more effective. I don't think that's how this is working right now, video game. Alright, let's drop Antibody and pick it back up and see what the name of the synergy is. Antechamber. Yeah, that's the name of the synergy in here. Alright, Antechamber Synergy Gungeon. Come on, someone tell me what's going on. I need to know how it's been changed. It hasn't even been referenced on the internet at all. Alright, it's not here. Dark Marker. Nope, Dark Room. Nothing is referenced about this. Why on earth does it not work, but it also has no reference? That's so frustrating. Well, never mind. Apparently the rest of the episode is going to be completely fine. I'm glad for that at the very least. Oh, 2 mimics. Great. Come on. Damn it. That was my armor. Should have just used a blank. Obviously, I have nothing to use these blanks for anymore. Let's take the resourceful sack and then that as well. Put the elemental on, the rat boots. Not that I really need to. Oh, that does seem to have increased my speed slightly. I probably shouldn't go for the true boss. For the advanced dragon here. Yeah, I guess there is no documentation on the internet about what has changed here. It's really unfortunate. Oh well, if anyone knows what's changed with that weapon, I would love to know. I think I might actually try and use gunbow for some of these rooms. The rest of my weapons just aren't dealing damage fast enough. It's getting real awkward staring enemies that are supposed to be dead in the eyes. Alright, hang on. One more time. Beautiful. Alright, so I also do have the partially eaten cheese, so I can just chase after enemies and try and eat them. Which I'll almost certainly do. Would like a little bit of speed up to contribute towards that, though. Oh, sweet. Leave that room, and then... Oh, no, I actually have to unlock... Ah, I can't take that, though. Leave that room, and... Damn it! Just didn't have enough to complete this room as well. Alright. Yep, there it is, and there it shall stay. Hedge mini rifle. So I have 2 weapons that are going to become absolutely incredible if I get the Galactic Medal of Valor. And one that gets really good if I happen to get the Ruby Bracelet. I'd be happy to have either or, hell, both of those synergies. Hell, I'd just be happy to have either of those items. Ruby Bracelet apparently makes you permanently invulnerable to melee damage, which is always nice. And in addition to that, the Galactic Medal of Valor is a bunch of accuracy up, a bunch extra reload speed, and extra damage versus bosses. All of which are absolutely goddamn incredible for us. God damn it, I have taken way too much damage to this enemy already. It has so much HP! It felt like it was never going to die. Alright, never mind. That cleared out most of it for me. Beautiful. Get a complete reload. Found no other item room yet. Which is a good deal, because I have also found no other key to open that yet. It'd suck to walk in and see a black chest with a fuse. Never mind, got hit by another red shot there. Good! I would not be surprised if we die in this run. Not in the absolute slightest. Yeah, get it. Beautiful. So there's also a Lost Adventurer room here, but unfortunately it has a lock on it, so that's effectively just like a question mark chest. It's a free item, but it could be from any tier. So hopefully we either don't end up with enough keys to open that, or we do and it's really good. I just don't know how many more things can give me disappointing items. Or items that don't work. Grumble, 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 grumble. I had the perfect setup for it as well. Okay, hang on. And then we get this one. And then, oh no, damn it, ran out of time. That's okay, still killed the next enemy with no problems. So I don't want to go into that room yet. That said, it could also just be a mimic in there. Hang on, do I have enough low quality guns? I think I can give it the Elementaler. We got what? A blue and another blue. The problem is Crown of Guns is like always one item away from being incredible. So I feel like even if I don't want Crown of Guns, I don't throw away Crown of Guns. Really? Really? Oh. Shot destroys itself. I should just be using the Elementaler as my room clear weapon at this point, right? It's just dumb not to. Alright, fine. Bug boots? Immunity to poison, but at what cost? 98. 98 is the answer to the previous conundrum. Alright. Come on. High quality. Oh, about that. Do I even open that? Probably not. I probably take the risk on the Lost Adventure instead. Hell yeah, let's go do that. Could also be a secret room adjacency out here. So there is. Extra heart, neat-ish. Kinda do need it at this point in time. Grenade launcher does thwomp. Uh-huh. Not too enthused to see it. Alright, so when they're chasing me, I think is going to be the optimal time to drop the cheese. Makes the most sense to me. And then I guess I just try and stand in the middle of them as much as I can. So I get ping-ponged between them, dealing damage to them the entire time. And now I just need to get out for my own safety. Hell, that actually worked out pretty damn well. That could have been a lot worse. I'm starting to think about whether or not, what we can do to try and influence getting hip holster or backup gun. Hip holster that fires every time we reload, and backup gun that fires every time we fire, but backwards. Obviously, with the types of shots that this gun does, where they home in after the initial impacts, we would be totally fine. Beautiful. Another master round for old Rhapsody. Is there anything else I need on this floor? Because I'm feeling the strong no on that one. Just blank and exit. I think that at this rate, hell can kill us. We have just not really that much on our side is the big problem we're running into. We just don't have that much going for us. We have one damage up, and it's one of the worst damage ups in the game. We have the significant downside of that damage up consistently affecting us. We have some okay guns. We have exactly 2 okay room clears and 1 okay boss clear. And, of course, we're on 9 curse as well, so possibility exists for jammed liches, jammed dragons. For the Lord of the Jammed, if I get a little dumb and pick up the wrong item. Get a little dumb, he says. This enemy has a lot of HP. We finally killed him! Hell yeah! I really thought that enemy would have slowed down while it was getting cheesed there. But, no, it was a shark on a mission, I'll say that. Alright. Just gotta knock the skeleton down. Alright, now that it's knocked down, you can kill it. It gets real glitched if you try and freeze it or cheese it while it's getting knocked down. I don't know why, but all I can really do is embrace it. Ah, you jammed. It's nice to see, friend. Let me swap to another weapon while I'm all up close and personal. Can I kill the summoner? Maybe not, but I can definitely damage them. And kill a vast majority of their summons. Lovely. Alright, if you just want to stay there, Shadow Magician. Immediately moves as soon as I ask. I see you. That attack is absolutely terrifying because of how unpredictable it can be. So we can see this is a really effective weapon. It just doesn't deal much damage. Enemy's super slow, though. Go. Alright, I'll take my half heart and my ill-gotten blunderbuss and move on. At the very least, we've already farmed out a bunch of keys for this floor, so ahead of that game. Keep forgetting what my actual use weapon is. Having the Elementaler at the very least so that I can kind of pseudo-stun these enemies is incredibly important. Because you can see I'm not dealing enough damage to kill them yet. So being able to pseudo-stun them in that time is worth its weight in absolute gold for us. Alright. I should stop trying to think about clever angles and just fire on the enemies that are the problem. Starting to get that feeling. Ooh. I still feel like I need to get stronger before I leave this floor, and there are so many more opportunities to do so. At the very least, I would like to see the forge. That is to say, the shop. The blacksmith. If not that... Hang on, I'm actually just going to use the cheese. Clear this, go to the next room, try and clear that as well. Yeah, cheese was officially worth it. Oh, come on! We so had enough time there. Rocket-powered bullets. I am so glad to see this, because it finally validates me keeping the heavy bullets. Because now the rocket-powered bullets even them out. Also, shot across the bow. Oh, this is the gunbow transformation that makes it explosive. Neat. Our bullets are also, I think, regular speed now? Just to heal back up. And I actually think, you know what? We're just gonna skip the rest of the floor. We're done here. Let's use the gunbow for the boss. It's very slow going on the use of this weapon, but at the very least, we'll always have our Crisis Stone active. Same benefit we had from the Scrambler, but I think this is dealing a little bit more damage than the Scrambler. That said, I'm not actually certain. This is at the very least destroying bullets, which is something the Scrambler never did. Do I have to have the resourceful pack out? Hang on. Do I have to have the resourceful rat sack out if I want to roll over bullets and pick up for it? It looks like I do, because I rolled over a bunch of bullets while I had the partially eaten cheese active. Well, not active, but in my active slot. Can't roll while it's active. Alright, yeah, I think you do have to hold this out. So that means that I'm probably just going to hold it out for the rest of the combat then. Only swap if I desperately think I'm going to need invincibility in a couple seconds. Because otherwise I just feel like I'm missing out on a lot of damage here. So this is going to be dealing like a bunch of damage to the heart. Right, because I have to roll through all of these bullets. So I should have maximum bullets for the resourceful rat sack by the time we throw it at the heart. Maximum is it 30? Yeah, it's 30. Beautiful. We're gonna hit the damage. Yeah, we hit the damage cap. We were there basically the entire time, I think. Or maybe I just didn't fire fast enough. It's entirely possible. Hey, it could be one or the other. It's impossible to tell which. So why don't we assume the one that makes me good at the game rather than bad? Yes, I know. It's probably just me. Using any other weapon at that point, I probably could have been fine. Alright. At the very least, we got all of the master rounds. We did have no jammed bosses, though, so we did get lucky on that front. Let's have a look. I think I just refilled the gunbow, right? Yeah, of course, I'm not missing any ammo in most of my weapons, save the gunbow. That makes sense. So the rocket-powered bullets, by the way, just to revert to that, it is a speed up on our shots as well as another 20% damage up. So now we just have 40% damage up with no downside. No upside either, but no downside. Alright, bullet hell. I'm still thinking I need to use the Elementaler as primary room clear. Although I do suspect at this point that because we're using the Elementaler and because we still don't have that good damage... Oh no. You just want to stay here for a bit. Thank you very much. Since we are still using the Elementaler and since we don't really still have any good damage, a lot of these rooms will be far more dangerous than the Lich fight will for us. I'd love to get an accuracy up. I could just use it for all of my other guns. Or rather, it would give me the ability to use my other guns. There we go. That's what I meant to say. Ooh. Hang on. There's nothing to put ammo in, you dunce. Just gonna quickly eat all y'all. Go back for a second helping. Can we not now get ammo every single room? I spent a lot of time earlier in the game complaining about the ammo. Can we just send this back in time to when I was doing that? Damn it. Thought I was strafing enough. I wasn't. Wow, I got hit again? That's not fair. Now the first one, I'm willing to cop. The second one also, because I don't really get to choose. I don't know where I was going with the rest of that sentence. Alright. Oh, this seems a good time for some chomping. Can I get anyone in the next room? Yes! Ooh, I got 2 people, and I turned this from the worst room in hell to a totally reasonable room, also located in hell. Oh, yeah. Gotta remember to swap to the resourceful sack anytime I'm not using any active function, so that I can store up some more bullets in it, so that at any time I get annoyed at any enemy in particular, I can just turn around and go, hey, screw this particular enemy. Unfortunately, I can't take the katana bullets there. For it would Lord of the Jams me, which would murder me. Oh, don't. Of course. Please. Beautiful. Woo! I did not want to have to go through a whole nother attack pattern of that enemy there. I cannot believe that enemy wasn't even jammed. It looks like they took a billion hits. Maybe just to me, though. Alright, so this is the room with the second reload where a bunch of the enemies are particularly annoying. So we gotta lock them down quickly. Alright, so we got the king and the Pupulon really quickly. Hell, I got really lucky that none of those were jammed. That would have been an absolute ordeal were any of them jammed. Good room, good room. Don't turn around. Damn it, it turned around. All right, so this is probably the wrong direction. I found no wall mimics over the entire run so far. I'm really annoyed about that. You be a wall mimic? I can see an eye on the wall. Isn't that good enough? Pareidolia has taken place, and I am now convinced that I've seen a face. Pareidolia has taken place, convinced I've seen a face. I could see those as lyrics or something. Something incredibly obscure, auteur, and indie, but I can see them as lyrics or something. Just push you around. This is what I'm saying when I talk about bullying an enemy around the map. Not doing a bunch of damage, which is to say, instead of like hitting, I'm more pushing. And just pushing them around the entire map. I mean, that whole thing there? Very good room clear for a very annoying room. Quite pleased. You stay all the way up there. I've got my blank at the very least. Damn it. Okay, one thing we do have going for us is that the Element Tailor at the very least, and the heavy bullets, which I think will still increase our knockback, despite the fact... Actually, I think heavy bullets and rocket propelled both increase knockback. So I don't know if they would cancel those out, but we did have the ability to knock enemies back pretty effectively there. Let's quickly go for a wee bit of a round here. No need for that ammo. I mean, getting both of the summoners at the start of that room is a totally valid opening. I feel like a lot of runs could be defined by, okay, can I get to the rat? If I can get to the rat, I can probably win the run. Just off of the back of partially eaten cheese and the Element Tailor being so damn good. That said, you do have to invest a lot to kill the rat the first time. Obviously, you've got a huge financial investment first. But also, the rat fight isn't easy, nor is the floor leading up to it in terms of enemy spawn for that particular point in the game. I think upwards is probably our best path here. Okay, never mind. The resourceful sack has been collecting this entire time. I clearly don't know what actually influences it. Alright, I'm just going to turn this on and turn around because I hate having to hit jammed globulons. Really? Oh, God. So this room is empty, but I know it's now also... sorry, empty. This room is a dead end, which I already know, but now I have to actually fight the room as well. Ugh. This is just an absolute annoyance. What a ridiculous waste of time. So I'm alternating targets here just to make sure that I can push targets off before they become particularly annoying. As well as freeze them before they become particularly annoying. Alright. Most space on the map is the path to the right here. So we'll see if this is it. If it's not, I'm sad. Damn it, this is a jammed enemy, so I'm probably not going to have time unless I eat him to actually get out of the room afterwards. What? Alright. The map generation punked us real hard. How rude. Guess we'll go complete all our extra rooms now. Thanks, game. Beautiful. I was just watching the cooldown rather, on that because I know that I have obviously that first wave with the skeleton, but I knew I had the second wave with the globulons as well, so I'm more than happy to use that to finish up. Alright, boss fight. Let's make sure that the dark marker isn't working in the way that we expect at this point in time. Doesn't appear to be. That doesn't appear to be different at all. There's not like a right and left click fire mode or anything like that. I can't reload at full ammunition in order to change the weapon type. Okay, yeah. I think we just have to accept at this point we got screwed. There is now a synergy in the game that does nothing. Ah, well. If he summons, I think I'll use my cheese. Otherwise, I suspect there's no good reason to use it. Ah, good. Because most of his phases, I'll just keep myself safe to externally. And let's phase one down. Beautiful. The gunbow synergy here is just real nice. I actually, for a moment, thought that there was going to be a synergy between the rocket-propelled bullets and the heavy bullets, just like cancels out or something like that. But instead, it duplicates both of their effects, but more powerful. Oh, okay, so we get a jammed version of this one. That makes sense. So I'm just going to try and dodge as much of this legitimately as we possibly can. Before we stoop to the level of using invincibility against this attack, definitely. And then the resourceful sack as soon as it is full of ammunition, which it now is. Beautiful. I could blank for one of these, but that attack is actually one of my better dodged attacks. Alright, buddy. You've got not long left. As soon as I can charge up this gunbow one more time, you're dead, buddy. Alright, come on. Jammed. Final phase. Let's go. Jam, 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 jam! Hell yeah. gonna sit here and continue firing forever. With the ability to delete bullets that I roll through, I can actually make this a lot safer on myself while we're just doing it. Do have to remember the gunbow is now out though, so egg time? Egg time seems like a good time. And just for some security here at the very end, I have the partially eaten cheese. Let me just collide with you a bunch of times, Lich. Haha! Caught you! Knew you were about to do that attack, bud. That is a 9-curse paradox start without any, like, cursed bullets or anything like that on the first floor. Any ridiculous start or anything like that. Just solidly plugging along and getting all the way to Lich. Not bad. Not bad if I do say so myself. And I did, just then. You can rewind 10 seconds, you'll see it. It's difficult to miss. That large clapping sound as I pat myself on the back. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Enter the Gungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.